On behalf of the Engaged Scholarship Consortium, I'd like to invite you to come to Penn State for the 16th annual meeting of the Engaged Scholarship Consortium. Penn State, along with our partner, James Madison University, are so excited about you coming to Happy Valley to learn more about our great progress in Engaged Scholarship. Happy Valley is incredibly beautiful in the fall. I think what you'll get a sense of a beautiful community in a very, very rural part of the state with a dynamic, vibrant academic spirit.
And then you add to that what this community is like, the beauty of the mountains, how friendly the community is, wonderful things that are a part of our culture, from great sports to the world's best ice cream as far as I'm concerned.
Penn State is extremely excited about hosting this meeting for the 5th time. This conference originated at Penn State. 16 years ago it started with just 3 institutions, and now it's grown to 28 institutions from around the world.
One of the most important results that we see from engaged learning is that students recognize that they're part of a world that's larger than themselves. They get that sense of community that's not bounded by the walls of the university. And that produces a certain form of humility too.
This year the theme is advancing rigor and elevating impact. And those are really 2 key components of engaged scholarship. The rigor is making sure that what we do, what we bring to communities, is as rigorously done as what we do on campus. People in communities are not subjects in a research model. They're people who have lives and they've got something to contribute to the research. And so what we're looking at as far as impact is truly having an impact, a connection with the community. That's sustainable. At Penn State right now there's a tremendous focus on student engagement. It's a real priority of the university that I think is being engaged by the faculty and the university leadership with tremendous passion and excitement.
Well, my research looks at how school and home environments are associated with children's health behaviors and weight status. It's how your teaching can enhance your research can enhance your service to the community. It all weaves together.
The Clearinghouse for Military Family Readiness, it's about doing applied research. So we work specifically with the DoD and the branches of the military to look at their programs, to investigate them, and to work with them to solve the problems they're facing in terms of serving military families better.
In graduate studies, very much one of the skills they're learning is how do you discern the question? Green Towers was a passively rotating, soilless living farming project, so a micro-farming project that can have applications anywhere. And now they have a patent pending and an LLC set up. So it's really given them, just the little bit they needed to kick that idea so that it keeps getting bigger and bigger and bigger. And they're all still in graduate school.
The Pittsburgh Studio is about connecting students with people in their places. Design, landscape architecture, environmental planning, urban design, architecture, they have a role to play in the inner city.
My project incorporated the gardens that they had as a community already started to work on, but built much beyond that to provide them with true urban design. You're working with real-life clients, a community that's interested in your ideas. For me, it changed the way I looked at things. I know for a lot of my classmates, it changed the way you approach a design project.
The Humanitarian Engineering and Social Entrepreneurship program brings together students, faculty, and partners from across campus from various walks of life together in a common classroom. So we have been working on agricultural technologies like low-cost greenhouses, solar food dryers, rainwater harvesting systems to strengthen the food value chains.
We really want to prevent just going into a community, giving them a technology, and leaving. And so we're constantly working alongside communities and learning from them what their needs are, using indigenous knowledge in our designs so that they're appropriate for the culture. The end goal is that then they take it on and they're running their own company, and when we leave, the venture is still continuing.
One of the most powerful forms of engaged learning in which our students have the opportunity to participate at James Madison University is study abroad. For example, in Florence and in Spain, we have students who are teaching English in the local public schools. We have something called alternative spring break, where students go on trips led by faculty and staff to provide service around the country and around the world. They develop a much greater awareness of the world around them, and it makes an impact on what they want to do with their lives.
My personal feeling as a faculty member and as an administrator and formerly a student, there's not a single part of the university community or the surrounding community that doesn't benefit from engaged scholarship.
I think we owe it to our society to share ideas, to work together, to look for ways to collaborate. After all, that's what engagement is all about. It's about those types of relationships, and we should model that in this very conference.